Alright, gonna get trim tabs put on, kind of marked here. Got where this is gonna go. Same thing over here. Just have one wire to run through for the controls. So we're gonna get this mounted first. Now that we have our measurement from the outside. Did 6.5 inches in. That way the top part will be around here. Then once these are in, we'll figure out our angle where they'll be all the way up, and that'll determine where this goes. So we'll get these in, get them even, and then we'll get the top part mounted. Alright, got the tabs on. They're screwed to the boat. Oh man, excuse me. Allergies are terrible right now. Alright, got tabs on. Lots of 5200 on there. Definitely, you need 5200. 5200 the crap out of it. Make sure it seals. You want to see white around all your screws. And a nice bead around the edges. You want that totally sealed. It's also a lot of force on there. So, you need the good stuff. You need the 5200, the 3M. It's good stuff. Alright. And it sucks to work with. It's so sticky, but I've made a mess. But you just use some alcohol. I was using a little alcohol wipes and it came right off. I'll clean it up better later, but yeah, it's all dry already. A little wet. Yeah, so we'll get the ram on here. Kind of figure out our angle. You want these sitting just above the hull like this. Then when they're fully retracted, just up like a degree or two from the bottom. So I'll figure that out tomorrow. It's almost dark. Yeah, this is the hard part, but they're nice and even. It looks really good. Got plenty of room for transducers. I have these blocks I made. Let me find them for my transducers to go on. So I'll be running dual Humminbird mega transducers. You want dual, it reads so much better. I'll be doing more videos on that. Yeah, so probably putting them right around here and put my transducer like kind of here where my pointer finger is. That way, if I have this, I can move it around and it won't go into the hull. So it gives you a real good base to mount from. So same thing over here. Probably right around here. I'll make them even. Caulk around them real good. It'll look nice. So I'll be having Humminbird, then I'll be getting live scope eventually, so that'll go on the inside to hang under the boat. So yeah, good progress today. I'm very happy. I'll get back with you when I get these back in and get them wired up. Alright, so we got this all lined up where the top one goes. Holes are drilled. You need a 3/8 hole to fish the wire through. I came through just above the floor right there. So that's perfect. You can kind of just go off where your scuppers are to see where you're going to go through. So this will sit up there just like that. Bolt on. Put a bunch of 5200 on here. Seal all this real good. Put some 5200 on that side and put some on the other side. Make sure that's sealed real good. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Fish these wires, put this together. I'll show you when that's done. Putting a bunch of 5200 on there. Make sure your wire's sealed real good. You just take this off kind of to get the screws started. It's kind of annoying. You just gotta work with it and try not to cover yourself with glue. But I'm gonna get this started on here. You can never have too much sealant. Good. You definitely want to start these by hand. I also countersunk the holes, keep the gel coat from cracking when you screw these in. Of course, you'll never see this again, but it takes 2 seconds. You want a really fat bit, the big tip on this. Grab these screws better since you're kind of on an angle. Alright, perfect. That's what you want to see, is a little bit squeezing out everywhere. That's nice and tight. Push this wire in. I'll pick this up. Put our bolt back through. Alright, good to go. Now we'll go around, check all the bolts, make sure they're tight. Then we just got to run the wires up to the console and tuck it in the fuse panel. And we're good to go.
Just a couple screws up there.
I know, they're in there. Alright, tabs are on, looking good, nice and even. And you want just a little bit of pitch up from the bottom of the boat, so that looks perfect. Leave a little bit of slack on your wire so that can move. Those are nice and sealed, nice and sturdy. Got plenty of room for transducers here. I'll probably put around here or so. So next, these plugs come in the kit. They go on the wires. They go onto these wires here. That way you can fit them through the hole easier. And we gotta fish these wires up to the switch up front. So, pretty simple. So we're gonna get that done. While I'm at it, I gotta pull my transducer wire up to the front for the Humminbird. Alright, we're gonna get that done. Alright, next I'm putting my Humminbird transducers on. I run dual transducers. Got these pads that are gonna go in here. This will help spread the load out a little bit, and also you can move them and without making a bunch of holes in your transom. And use screws short enough so it doesn't go through your transom. So we want to go here, want to go over there where it's marked. I'm going to have a live scope transducer over there also. So the Humminbird will be on the outside here, and it should read fantastic. I'll have more videos on that, hoping it will turn out good with some adjustment. Hoping it'll read on plane pretty well. Find some drum. So, alright, I'm going to get these holes drilled, get this mounted. Lots of 5200 on there to seal it and secure it, and be good to go. All right.
Recording. Battery's almost dead.
Recording. All right. Got these going in. Alright, so I got my transducers on. Got the hole drilled to run the wire through right here. The only thing that sucks with the Humminbird, you need a giant hole to fit these. You need about a 1 1/8 inch bit. So I drilled some pilot holes, kept going up in size. I used a paddle bit. It's looking good though. I coated the inside with gel coat since there's wood exposed there. Definitely want to do that. And then I'm going to seal it up with caulk. And I got some little metal covers to go on that the wires will feed into. So I got 2 coats of gel coat on there. Seal the wood. Did that on both sides. So should be good to go.